Hello and welcome back to the second part of my Stasis Blade playthrough. In the first part we were able to escape from the place where we have woken up in Stasis cell after a long time, and looks like everything went to hell. The medical ship is in crumbles and we are trying to find out where is the reason or what is the reason behind all of this stuff happening. So let's go and open the doors and see what it says now.
Tia, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm in some sort of... oh, I'm not sure what to call it. I thought that was too easy.
Let's use the key. Press them down. Let's try to... Still nothing. Part 2.
Okay, now let's see what I can do. Something's moving in there. It's alive. Let's try to use the generator and put some electricity in this shit. Oh, it still has fuel in it. Some luck at last.
Nothing. I don't think this will happen.
here. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm in some sort of... hell, I'm not sure what to call it. Something's moving in there. It's alive.
Okay, let's try to do this again. First, use a drill on the pole. Next one, use the crowbar.
Okay, now let's see what I can do.
And now try nothing. Crowbar, nothing.
Oh, it still has fuel in it. Some luck at last. I can't see it working like that. I think that would break. I think that'll just break it. No. Crazy. I don't know what I was thinking there. Probably not a good idea. No. Crazy.
Okay, hopefully I'm not bugged.
I can try to make it fit, but it may break. I don't think this will fit.
Debris, what to do with the wires?
I don't think that'll work.
So if you will go here, it will eat us alive. And we need to get to the dead body.
This isn't gonna work. I don't think this will fit. This should be useful.
Interesting. Grappling hook.
Rest in peace.
Long. Who would help out about it? We have the key to the logbox, which is unopenable but by the crowbar. Fun. Jumper cable. Okay.
This goes on here. And this goes over here.
Huh. Funny. Okay, let's put some electricity in the pool. Let's see what happens.
State of health. Please stay calm.
Yeah, easy to be said that. I think it's time for a save. And let's see if we can stay alive. No.
Just stay above the water.
Gross.
Tia, can you hear me? I'm working on getting out of here. I can see a light far above me. I think it's a way out.
You get out.
Lots of organic matter here. Disgusting shit. Let's go. GOG's number. Okay, what Theta 152 standard growth enhancement agents complete human clones intended for immediate testing. Report 152A. Subject appears to develop bone and tendon structure prior to vital organs, but following nervous system development. E. Growth of muscle has begun to progress. One specimen ceased to grow and was confirmed dead. Upon autopsy, 3 extra vertebrae were discovered as well as 2 ribs. However, only a few teeth were found deep within the mandible. 152C. Growth of all specimens has accelerated. Any given clone measures just under 7 feet and possesses the axillary ribs and vertebrae observed in the failed subject. 15D. All vital organs are present and appear to be performing normally. Despite the abnormal rib and spinal developments, the clone seems to be perfectly functional and fully matured. One, however, was rendered blind as a result of improper sphenoid development.
As we failed in immediate test, technician need to please report to security office.
Nice. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was black as coal. When Mary went to bed one night, it ate her fucking soul. Nice. Okay, anything else here? No. Let's read last 12. What Epsilon 449 standard growth enhancement agents 150 concentration plus additional growth hormones obtained from Project C to complete human clones intended for harvest of pulmonary and coronary tissues. So report 449A. Products developing at 800 acceleration from the selected control group. However, several anomalies have occurred. Anomaly example, a tissue mass has developed into a tail of sorts. It circles the vat using the aforementioned tail to propel itself. 449B. Mass with tail appendage has been assigned a name Samantha. Despite the previous belief that the circling behavior was a product of instinct, it is now clear that it has been surveying the vat's electronic safety net and searching for vulnerabilities. 449C. Samantha has been extracted and moved to security for a temporary storage. She thrashed violently upon removal, damaging equipment and other specimens. Nothing else. What's 13 terminal? What Kappa 583 growth agent enriched with additional amino acids, 300% concentration, enhanced human clones, intent for immediate research. Report 583A. Specimens began to move about the vat immediately during the embryonic phase. Report 583B. All subjects developing at nearly 500 acceleration effect of growth. Agent concentration on subject developed on the ruled parabolic rather than linear. 583C. Multiple subjects have combined to form a larger mass of anthropoidal limbs and organs. It surfaced and was then ruled deceased. It appeared to be composed of approximately 12 human-like bodies, all roughly infant-sized. Batch has been active for 96 hours. Development of other subjects remained regular. Okay, looks like nothing else here, and here is a suspicious looking crossbeam, and we need to get up, so... I bet it's for this.
Got it. I hate this damn place.
We lost our grappling hook. I don't like that.
John, can you hear me?
Tia, it's soft, but I can hear you.
Another drum. Looks like not usable, so let's get to the other room.
There is some sort of interference with the structure.
I'm in a tram station.
What was that? So let's try to do another...
The tower. I am pressurizing the raw materials containment tank.
Tia, come in.
John, thank goodness, I can hear you. You just disappeared. No radio, no PDT.
Who the hell was that?
Dr. Gerardus Milan, head of special projects.
He knew you.
It's a big ship. And, I'm in a different division to him entirely. I only met him once. A real arsehole.
I just want to get my family out of this goddamn place.
That's the plan.
You mentioned earlier that you lost my PDT. What's that?
Personal data tag. Every person on board has one.
Like animals.
The tags monitor everything. Security access, food intake, location tracking.
Everyone has a tag. We can use it to find my family.
I'm afraid it doesn't work like that, John.
Like hell it doesn't. If I'm tagged, then so are they. It's said.
I can only access your tag because the DotMate scanners registered you. I've scanned for your family and I can't pick them up.
Are they on the ship? Have they been rescued?
It only means that PDTs haven't been activated. But I still have an idea that might just work.
We'll see how will be your idea.
In the crew quarters, you should be close to an infirmary with a DNA sequencer. If you could get your blood into the sequencer, I can scan the ship for familial DNA, and then we can find your daughter. Then...
We can use her DNA to find Ellen.
Exactly.
Notice. Reserve power facilities are online. Backup systems are now enabled and functioning at benchmark levels.
The outside temperature is minus 218 degrees Celsius.
Okay, so let's get cut ourselves. Let's go to first. A crumpled body rests against the slanted bulkhead and lies rolling air booms. The uniform indicates that it's a security officer.
They cut his wrists.
It was Paul Hodgson, September 23rd. This whole shift changed things kind of strange. Putting Ronald in security when he's obviously not equipped strikes me as irresponsible. Oh well, I'm sure I can compensate. Now, September 27. A notice went out telling us to follow the new security guidelines this evening. I wonder what happened. It's only a few extra doors to lock. As far as I'm concerned, easy enough. November 7th. Food supplies are stalled and people are getting nervous. Someone's been distilling alcohol despite the fact that Express's authorization is required to even possess it. Ivan was describing the concept of moonshine to Ronald, and the guy asked how moonshine could exist if we're in a spaceship so far away from the moon. I swear to God, if aliens board the ship and pick us off one by one or something, I want to see Ronald go first. Yeah. November 9. I really want to do something about this alcohol situation. It's my duty to ensure that the Groom Lake's crew is secure and that important research isn't interfered with. At least I'd like to believe so. These clowns don't share the sentiment. December 19. The ass end of the ship just started exploding and jolted everything that wasn't bolted down. There's a goddamn pen stuck in the wall next to me. I can only imagine all the people injured right now, but I can't leave on account of the lockdown. Lockdown or not, Station B is fucked, so getting to medical isn't happening. Someone suggested that we could use the specimen transport track, but that's shady as all hell. December 26. There's no leaving the security center now. Staring at Ronald's lifeless body is fucking superior alternative to being ripped apart by whatever outside. I hear screams. They're distant and muffled. December 28th. Silence. 24 hours of silence. Not a scream, not a footstep. Still not a word from Ivan. A A guy looked away from the atmosphere control room just before Ronald pulled the plug. I got bored and read Ronald's file. He's had a lot of stuff running really deep. Maybe he wasn't ignorant after all. January the 3rd. That's it for the water. Iwan refused to drink anything but moonshine. I tried my best to get him to have water. Stubborn bastard wouldn't hear it. He hasn't moved in a while. Okay, let's try to take my blood. Good. Let's check. Another guard. The security guard seems to have died while sitting in this cushioned recliner. It tilts back at the angle that will hold the body for a long, long time.
Notice. It's redundant. All tolerant system is now redundant.
September 23. This new guy, Anderson, is really something. 5 minutes in the door, and he's already asking what all the computers do. I like it. He's inquisitive, just like my boy back home. I'm glad he got put here in the shift change, but I'm disappointed that neither of these two are ladies. I could use some female company. September 24. Okay, maybe Anderson is a little more confused than inquisitive, but his heart is in the right place. I can respect that. But Sarge? How in the hell did the boy get Sarge from Soreto? Paul is just plain obnoxious. November 1st. Food's not coming for a while. Fortunately, somebody's been making moonshine. It's not the White Oak whiskey from back home, but you don't come across much liquor in space. Looks like I'll be moderating the supply, so to speak. November 10. Hutchison just tried to arrest someone. Break. November 23. Breaches are in. Good things too. The liquor wasn't keeping the crew at bay like it used to. November 30. This entire ship smells like shit. It's always been bad, but it gets worse every day. It's even a different type of shit every once in a while. Beyond me. December 19. Groom Lake is on lockdown. Tremors, power outage, and several injured. December 23. Some guys left 3 days ago to repair a tram station. I haven't heard from them since. I can only fear the worst, and I don't want to wait to figure out what's been going on around here. Paul and I have agreed on a solution, but Anderson isn't grasping it. I don't expect him to. December 25. I knew Anderson would have trouble coping. I knew he wouldn't understand. At least he went easier than we will. December 26. He saw so much in his short life, there just wasn't room for more. December 27th. He'll never have a funeral. Nobody back home is going to think of him and wonder what happened. I think Paul and I are the only people on this ship who knew him by name. Maybe that Samantha girl he was talking about still remembers him. Her dog could be named after him, or maybe he picked her a flora and she tucked it in a book. I never did read much, but right now I'd love to be holding a book. Poe would work. He's the only author I know by name. December 28th. I haven't talked to Paul. He thinks I'm drinking, but I'm too preoccupied with Anderson for that. I figure I'm writing this for a reason. What if nobody ever reads it? What if this ship just rips to the edge of the universe, dead and empty? If you exist, if you somehow stumble upon this, remember Anderson for me. He reminds me so much of how my son used to be. If you don't do it, nobody will. I don't back. I never back. But if you're a decent human, you'll know why you have to. Remember Anderson. January 7th. Barely awake. Typing is an effort. Moonshine is not water. Hodgson at last word. Sad stories of both guards. Let's check the terminal now. Security terminal. Crew quarter security box. November 2. Alcohol is being manufactured and distributed aboard the Groom Lake. Security has opted to take an approach of non-intervention, as its effect on morale will likely prevent theft and potential riots associated with the limited rations. However, security will regularly confiscate quantities of alcohol to moderate the supply. November 22. Rations have arrived and been distributed. Very few reported on evidential cases of theft. This can likely be attributed to the morale increase speculated as a result of the distribution of alcohol. December 6. Specimen Samantha received for transport to Laboratory 18. This specimen from the cloning wads is contained in an iron lung. Transport needs to be arranged quickly. Specimen is scraping against the inside of the containment unit. December 19th. Tremors have struck the Groom Lake. Power outage and severe injuries have been reported. Lockdown is in effect. December 25. 4 crew members have been reported missing while attempting to restore a tram station to working order to prevent further loss or injury. The corridor has been sealed and flooded with highly corrosive gas. Atmosphere control access. Activate motion detector.
I'll need to figure something out here.
Uh-huh. This needs to be used by something moving here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take a moment of silence to remember Henry Kane. We ask that you join us in recognizing his greatness.
Okay, check the security cameras. This one has biohazard. Where it is. Okay, let's save it. Crew commands.
Once we know where Becca is, how can I get to her?
There is another tram through the crew quarters. Once we know where you're going, we'll move forward from there.
More trams.
God forgive us. Smile. Thankfully there is a dead body there.
There's another door here. I don't see an access panel.
It must be the secondary containment. Give me some time, and I'll see what I can do.
Didn't think that would work.
Not body. The PDA.
I wish I could do something. Something more.
Help me. It's Dr. Rick Graham. September 27. I'm getting sick of these bumps and space bullshit. I didn't get this degree just so that I could stitch idiots up when they accidentally stab themselves with a pen. I want to do fun experiments. Is this too much to ask? It's not like I want to be a mad scientist and sew new arms into people are missing, although human spiders would be cool. December 7. It's a miracle. Security somehow ended up passing a container from one of the cloning Watson to me. It's labeled Samantha. They understand it's to be transferred to Lab 18, right? Oh well, no reason I can't observe it for a while, right? I have my loyal assistant Miriam make up some good excuses for me. December 8th. This creature is marvelous. The notes included don't say much, but I'm pretty sure that she didn't have a full-form spine when they packaged this girl up. It describes her as being just a tail. There are some other bones as well, but I didn't major in monster anatomy. I wish I had though. You can't make this shit up. December 10. This fucker grew eyes. I mean it. She did not have these the last time I checked. They're rudimentary, sure. But they just grew. They follow me around. At this point, I'm going to take credit for Samantha entirely. I mean, they can't prove that there was anything more than some stem cells in that container the last they saw it, right? From now on, Samantha is mine. I can't wait to see what she turns into. Lab 18 is definitely getting suspicious and impatient. I'm running out of excuses for why I haven't transferred Samantha yet. I need Miriam to stall a bit longer. I read her PDA, so I know she wants to turn me in. She wants my job. Fortunately, I have video of her screaming the guys from the labs. All of them, so there's my job security. Can't. December 19. This just got serious. The tremors knocked me over the counter and I twisted a muscle in my knee. It's going to be a long lockdown spent bandaging people up without any access to the full medical wing. December 21. Samantha isn't mine anymore. Some other poor fool can take responsibility for this one. December 29. I heard shrill screams coming from the entertainment area. The first and last time I performed surgery, the patient woke up and started screaming her heads off. Something about seeing your own exposed ribs really bothers people. Anyway, these screams were like that, only more intense. They're the screams of the dying. I've locked the emergency bulkhead, no sign of Miriam. Okay, let's go inside. Check the PDA first before we play with the DNA scanner. Miriam Goldberg, the girl, which has a nice web video. December 7. Dr. Graham is up to no good. This webpod accidentally alerted our medical bay. It holds the most terrifying creature I've ever seen in my entire life. And he says it's beautiful. He wants me to find excuses for why it isn't being transferred to Lab 18. will think the guys there like me. I'll help him keep the secret. Although I might get his job if I could get him kicked off the republic. I keep an eye on what he's up to. December 10. Interesting, this thing is growing also in body parts at an ungodly rate. The notes say it was just a tail and some flesh and some bone, but I don't even see the tail anymore. What kind of fucked up experiments are we doing? December 19. Fuck, I'm locked out of the medical bay and Dr. Graham has locked himself in there with the thing. We need to help these injured people. It's a fucking break. December 21st. They want to use the specimen transfer track to get the injured crew members to the medical wing. Even if the ship wasn't falling apart, that's a terrible idea. December 28th. It's funny to see everyone frantically typing away on the PDAs. Who's gonna read it? The surface of whatever planet the gravitational pull the lifeless group gets sucked into doesn't care about your damn feelings. Okay. Iron Room. The cylindrical hyperbaric chamber is welded shut, creating a metal top vacuum inside. Let's look at it.
I'm not sure where this is.
Notice. Every
Fuck.
systems now loaded.
What?
My imagination's playing tricks on me.
Let's check out DNA.
I think this is it.
Excellent. You need to get your blood sample onto the receiving tray, and I'll do the rest.
Okay, it's working.
Receiving the genetic info. This is good, John. This is excellent.
Wait. I can hear something.
That's it. That's the last click. Let's go. No, just
Sure. But what the hell was that?
I only picked up a flash in the scanner. A crew member.
I wasn't a crew member. I wasn't even a person. It was an animal.
The upload finished. I'm going to start the scan now.
Tia, what's going on here?
I've heard things, but I don't know any specifics. You have to believe me.
Maybe it was one of those fucking things that ate Yuri.
I grow plants. I don't care for man's pets.
Just Just let me know when the scan's finished.
Secondary containment is now accessible. Head through to the other tram station.
Warning. Serotonin levels are abnormal.
Okay, was one place from the security cameras next room. Let's see what could be done. Mess hall, tram station, entertainment block, tram station B. Okay, just in case. Let's check the 3.
Scratch marks. Something was trying to get in.
Let's check the security panel. Okay, locked due to atmosphere control override. Nothing. So, let's go. Here or here? I always prefer to go to the room for driving, so let's see.
Mother had a lung that was covered in fat. Father had a tongue that was also black.
Is anyone there?
They didn't care for us. We didn't care for them. And so it happened, again and again. Skin like a crocodile and eyes like sin. The RG consumed them from within.
Feels a little bit uncomfortable. Tranquil environment. Imaginary. By taking backgrounds for people who never see them again. Sleeping cat. Okay, let's check this. Another gruesome victim of the indiscriminate slaughter. This one has a strangely wistful look on his face, as if it were imagining an escape into the cheery landscape of the walls.
Poor bastard. Looks like he didn't even manage to get out of his bunk.
It's Grant Peterson. And his logs. April 24th. You know what's worse than being a janitor? Being a space janitor. The shit I literally have to put up with is unbelievable. I mean it. My job is to control the recycling of methane explosion from human waste. Shitty is an understatement. Plus, I can barely understand my coworker. I think he's Polish, but he only speaks Spanish. June 20. Isabella's been talking to me. I hope she doesn't have any ideas. I'm really not into that. Even if she was a guy, she's just so difficult to deal with. I think she purposely leaves some shadow of doubt that she might have some feelings for Harry, just so that he'll hang around. The poor guy's obsessed. It's creepy, but it's also the teeniest bit sweat. June 29. I think Jupiter is finally done growing. She was such a cute little kitten. Now she's big and doesn't cuddle anymore. Harry's allergic. He thinks that I keep Jupiter around just to mess with him. I really don't. She gets in the way sometimes, but she's the only living thing that really understands me. I love that little kitten. Big kitten. Julie too. Isabel smacked Harry straight across the face today. I think he called her a pet name to her face. I would have been flattered. Poor guy. August 11th. Everything is so uneventful around here. Maybe there's a good thing. I've been trying to talk to Isabel to see if she's interested in Harry. I don't think so, but I want to make sure. It would help me sleep a little better. October 8th. Interdepartmental Board win 64 days of leave. What a joke. Kitchen, security and maintenance aren't even eligible. When they're the ones that keep the ship running. Oh wait, I guess that makes sense. October 29th. This fungus shit is everywhere. It's already in the methane collection plant. Shelby's such a cow. She says she hopes it gives me cancer, but that way I could start over with new organs courtesy of King Corp. Of course. I told her that there was only one organ I really wanted, but that Harry was too busy following Isabella. Shelby said, "Oh, it all makes sense now. You go, girl." But I'm not a girl. Could have been worse. I just hope she can keep a secret. I don't want everyone involved in my business. November 13. This mushroom plant that hydroponics came up with is just not working. If anything, it's made life in the plant just a little more grueling. November 19th. People have been complaining to me about weird smell coming from the vents. I swear it's not the plant. I can smell it too. November 22nd. Emergency rations. I snuck some food to Jupiter first. She was acting a little loopy. I noticed just today that Harry has the most adorable way of stuffing his face. He always inspects whatever he's about to eat before he takes a bite, then shows as much in his mouth as he can. Oh, the simple things. December 18. Power's out in places around the ship. Hopefully the plant isn't next. That sure wouldn't end well. December 19. I haven't seen Jupiter since the tremors. I can only make assumptions. Oh god. I hope she's safe. I don't want Harry to get hurt in all of this either. He's such a little guy. I've been following Isabel around to get closer to Harry and make sure he's okay. I don't know what's going on, but suddenly it doesn't matter whether or not he could ever care about me. December 22. Those guys who went to work on Station B haven't come back yet. I've been trying to sleep as much as I can now so I can stay on my toes when everything goes to hell. I've cried a little as well, partly because of Jupiter and partly for reasons I don't understand. December 24th. I don't want to burden Harry by telling him about how I feel. I know it will just confuse and upset him. I'm really hopeful that we'll all make it out of here. But Shelby's pessimism is contagious. I don't know. Will I ever have another chance to open my heart to someone? I'll have to hope so. I just can't tell Harry. We got a small unfulfilled romance here. And this corpse has been savaged. Its leg is nothing more than a tendon strapped bone. Let's see this.
Security movement. Unauthorized activity in a restricted zone.
I'll never get used to this.
Another lock. Okay. A lot of flies. Bella looks like she's angry or something. Bella says she's fine, but I'm going to keep an eye on her. May 3. I had a nightmare that Belle killed herself, so I checked on her just to be sure. I hope I didn't wake her. Grant wouldn't have checked on her. That dick doesn't know how to care for a lady. Not a lady like Belle. June 17. I sure hope nobody catches me growing these herbs. Space is so empty and cold, and Belle seems like she needs the comfort. I don't care if I get caught, but if I get caught, Belle would know that I truly do anything for her. July 4. Belle seems super frustrated today. I stopped asking her what was wrong because she got really mad at me the other day when I did that. I feel like I'm making her angry every time I speak to her. She's upset and I can't do anything about it. July 5. She spoke to me today. I'm so glad everything is okay. I lost so much sleep over last night. If she only knew. She would feel so special. September 4. Grant keeps bringing his goddamn candy into the sleeping room. I'm allergic and he knows it. I shouldn't need a shot of epinephrine every time I go to bed. He thinks he's badass because he managed to sneak a cat on board. Belle probably thinks he's so cool. Why can't she see that he's a total dick? September 23. I decided to stay on the groom leg so I can be with Belle. I don't like it here, but I love her. October 24. Some guy in engineering says that there's a fungus on the ship. I wonder if it's poisonous. If it is, I bet I could hijack a lifeboat to fly Belle home. November 1. The fungi is all over in hydroponics. I have an idea though. What if we engineer another invasive fungus to take out the alien one? I honestly don't think it will work. I suggested it as a joke at first, but Belle thought it was a great idea, so now we have to do it. December 19. Grant's been following Belle and I everywhere. I know she thinks he can keep her... I know she thinks he can keep her safe, but I know he can't. He's so full of himself. December 22. I think Grant's cat died during the tremors and the chaos. Good fucking riddance. The guy's been sobbing for almost a day now. Maybe now Belle will understand that he's not feared to protect her. December 26. I think I'll die for Belle. It's pretty much been established that something running around and killing people. I'm going to fight it when I see it. It will only get to Belle over my dead body. She'll die knowing that. I'll give my life just to take a couple of seconds onto hers. So that was Harris. Corpse, and we have two lockers which I didn't notice before. But let's open it. What was that? Linen bed sheet. And here. Nothing? Okay. Let's check the other. Lockers for opening. Still not. Let's find a few more corpses. Isabella. Oh, one of the... Is that some code? Isabella Spelling. April 12th. Another long day in hydroponics. I planted carrots today. This place seriously sucks, but I figured the longer I work for GOG, the more they'll be able to replace this defective uterus of mine. May the 1st. Harry is protective and not in a cute way. I makes me feel a little uncomfortable. His attempt to protect my honor, his words whenever Grant ever looks at me are unnervingly familiar, just like my excitement used to do. I'm not ready for another unwanted bullshit. May 25. Half of the shift has been on lockdown for 2 long weeks. Apparently, some new scientists boarded today, so maybe they'll be able to resolve the issue. But what do I know? I make vegetables recipes for a living. June 20. I have to admit, Harry's whole stalker things can be great sometimes. He's growing herbs for me so that I can make tea. Bill, with all of this security bullshit, I wouldn't dare to use company resources personally like that. I've been pretending to like Grant just a little bit. I don't. But it keeps Harry on his toes. September 23. Harry opted to stay on the grooming for another round. He was eligible to leave, but the shift changed. But he chose to stay. Gee, I wonder why he'd do that. He's a grown man for goodness sake, but he's acting like a lovesick teen. He needs to stop fucking calling me Belle though. It's Isabella, like the Queen of Spain. October 30. I keep hearing chatter about fungal growth spreading all over the ground. Let's hope it doesn't get here to hydroponics. It would be devastating. I'd be devastated if anything happened to my precious celery. November 1st. It's home week too soon. I came into Hydro today to find everything coated in this strange fungus. Harry actually had a pretty good idea. What if we fought some fungus with genetically enhanced super mushrooms? November 14. Nope. Crossbreeding mushrooms did not improve things. Hopefully the emergency rations will get here soon. Unless people want to eat the portobellos from hell, that is. This shit is about to get dangerous. December 19. People have been beaten up, some are even dead. We've seen a lockdown before, but it wasn't a mass panic like this. Will it be over soon or ever? Harry told me to stay in the sleeping blood because it could be dangerous outside. You know, I have taken care of myself with ideally with help from Harry. I think I can handle myself. December 24. I'm not going to spend the final days of my life playing the homeless female, and I'm not going to cling to Harry, even if he's the last human being I'll ever see. He can't explain anything for me. So that was Isabella. Her corpse is nowhere. Maybe we'll find it later. PDA. Another one. Shelby. The last one.
Notice. Non-maneuvering unit is awaiting input and
March 19. I couldn't even be bothered to get out of bed today. Nobody came asking questions. So thanks. March 30. Sometimes when I first wake up, I wait as long as possible to say my first word of the day. Then that word serves as a prediction of how shitty that day is going to be. Naturally, Isabel woke me up by asking if I'd rather fuck Grant or Harry. I thought she was supposed to be some kind of feminism doesn't need a man. Hypocrite. To answer the question, I need to do a bit of research. Harry will suffice for that. May 14. I guess I'm obligated to write about the ship lockdown since it's all life-threatening or something. I don't know why we even carry these people seriously. I never come back and read this shit. August the 5th. The groom lane got a 300% funding increase, and I have a feeling we're doing some more shady bullshit. Idiot. Welcome aboard the Groom Lake, where as far as the universe is concerned, you do not exist. And as far as the board is concerned, you do not exist. Nothing actually exists. Humanity's gonna flip shit when they finally figured it out. October 29. So Grant's gay. I knew I had seen him checking Harry's out. Lips are sealed. November 2. It's going to be a long, painful death if you don't get those patients. I might have to start murdering and eating my blockmates. Let's start with Grant because he's got the most meat on him. Harry is last because I'm in a hurry to put my mouth on that again. November 10. Hey, someone's making some moves. Humanity has truly reached the apex of engineering space moonshine. It brings a smile to my eye and a tear to my heart. And a tear to my heart. Get me some. November 11th. Taste 0 of 10. Effectiveness 10 out of 10. This stuff has to be at least 120 proof. Had to do something I totally don't regret to get it. And it was worth it. November 23rd. Liquor supplies running low. Food supplies high. I'm disappointed. Here I'm thinking that me and Jane marinated lack of Grants this evening. Disappointing. At least I didn't stop. So Shelby was killing slowly other people. December 19. On the one hand, something exciting happened. On the other hand, we're probably going to die or something. I have regrets. Not even that not even that thing I did to get moonshine. December 25. I've been thinking about it over the last couple of days and I sincerely can't think of anything I regret. Not hooking up with Harry, not pursuing music instead of physics. Nothing, it was all part of what made my life mine. Life carries on no matter what, so I guess it's best to just be satisfied with what little I did accomplish. The universe shallows you into my other dimension. You know, I'm proud of how far those atoms made it. When they first got together, the form shell size excelled to where they are. Just in case.
This is a long way down.
Let's do this.
Okay, now let's see what I can do. Easy goes.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Damn it! How the hell am I gonna get back up?
God, John, you're gonna get yourself killed.
Hey, this is all new to me.
Pipe. Which way first? Top or bottom? Let's go to the top. Okay. Another pipe access. Methane gas tank, methane gas tank. Steward Manchak. Andressens. I'd like to try something. Kill myself.
Notice. Man-maneuvering unit is awaiting input and instructions.
Nothing. Okay, let's go to the pipe access. What was that?
A cat. Goddamn cat. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Come here, come here. I won't hurt you. What the? I can't believe that just happened.
Shit. And I was thinking that I might finally have some companion. Well, that. Another PDA. Zane Adams, May 19. Every single day, Grant brings his poor little cat to the plant. I swear to God, he's going to die of methane inhalation. June 4. I did a number on my ankle. Doc says I need to keep any weight off of it for a few days. I hope Grant can pick up the slack for me. October 31. Some of these idiots think that the fungus spreading through the Grumlang was caused by aliens. The place is disgusting, of course it's going to be overrun with mold. December 25. A few guys tried to get tram station B repaired. I wanted to go and help, but I don't know shit about trams or stations. Anyway, they haven't come back yet, so everyone's more than a little worried. December 28th. The guys in Sleeping Lobby are absolutely fucked. I'm reasonably sure that we're next. Stacy almost didn't make it in. Poor girl's too young for this. That's fine. That's a fine talk. Who is old enough for this? Who reaches a point in their life where they figure they're ready to be ripped apart by God knows what.
Methane is explosive, right?
Highly.
Why would there be methane tanks under the crew quarters?
Kane doesn't care about safety. They're driven by profit.
This is the elevator to the annex.
Can you climb it?
No. It's just the shaft. I can't see an entrance.
OCD to not go there. Yeah, it will take some time. Sorry for that.
Failure. Integrity compromised in
want to
failed
skip
passive systems.
Oh, a puzzle solution. I'm glad that I was coming back.
These people weren't just killed. Look like they've been skinned.
Eaten?
No. I went hunting with my uncle when I was a kid. I know what skinning looks like. I did it myself, but I saw it.
I'm a vegetarian.
Let's check this shadows.
No, that won't work.
Stacy di Penal, Hemlock. Okay, November 3. Temi and I had agreed evening already. This mystery alcohol was pretty much miracle. It made my comfort ready. November 23. My god, I thought I was literally going to start this ticket. It was going all the fridge. We finally got the delivery and it was great to eat. Then it was missed for the Hydromax though. November 27. I mission would let me on to Project Seed. Surely they give you some great benefits for creatures have been pregnant before, I think. Do abortion disqualify you? I don't know. November 30. No dating volunteers who have prepared the baby is very late. You also have to be at least 18 years old for whatever reason. Not came from my son. I don't do difference with blood or realistic. Oh well, I guess I didn't have a bunch of experience in that. December 19th. Really started thinking of my life. That stuff has started falling in shape. I almost got a frog stuck in my neck. Jeff is brought out of bed. I felt all the time. I had a good idea. I said that we should use the first that is experts. If we were to have a everyone is just a shout. Tammy is going to go. She's so brave sometimes. I'd go too, but she said not to. She's kinda like I want to. But she said that we have those greatest minutes. December 26. Tammy's not back yet. I don't know what to do if I never had that stupid idea. She'll be okay. It's fine. Robin says it's not my fault. Yes. I'm just so stupid and useless. Like I was alone. I don't even have a home. Like this. December 28th. I wanted them to get me. I killed Tammy. Now it's my turn. Zane carried me to the equation. I kicked his cream as long as I could, but he grabbed me anyway. I wish I could be a bit personal. I'm useless. I see my person. Maybe I can buy a Yes, I'm searching for this.
This looks like a recent addition. This is a useful drill.
Naval Chambers, January 4th. Can't believe I'm actually in space. I know that a whole lot of people have been here, but you really don't appreciate the cosmos until you see it from beyond Earth's atmosphere. It's not something to be taken for granted. I hope this is the beginning of a long-term journey. If I could just live in the I don't miss Earth at all, unbelievable. The gases of passing asteroids are less cold than most planets. It's amazing to see all of the constellations in close person. I started writing the comic about myself in space adventure, although I just been sweeping the dust. I know it's my career, becoming one with the Christmas. September 11. My comic book is coming along nicely. I've decided I'm not going to make myself a superhero, but I lead a team of super geniuses and really use the abilities to save them. My sidekick is called Sagan. Einstein pilots the bright moon. That's my awesome ship. Hoping to stop this better things. Issue 1. December 26th. Despite the addiction, I still love space. I've seen enough movies to know how this is going to end. I wish I could have had my last movies. They were pretty much right for the stars. I destroy a race of parasites like rice and certain key forms of the virus. It also bites Einstein because it moves code as a result. It's delightful that I can spend my final days taking the universe to coordinate my life. Peace out. This seems dangerous. I bet that's for the container. Okay, let's go slowly for it. Okay. This might look like a solution to the puzzle. Down, up, up, right, left, right should be for the pump station. Let's see if this will work. Okay, let's save it and try the lighter with the pipe grip. No? Let's go down the ladder.
You said it's been 3 months since all of this happened. Shouldn't there be a rescue mission on the way?
This is a deep space vessel. It can operate indefinitely. If it wasn't for the psychological effects of deep space travel, she wouldn't even need a new crew.
So nobody's looking for us?
No, and even if they were, there's no way for them to find us. 3 months is a long time adrift.
You said it's been 3 months since all of this happened. Shouldn't there be a rescue mission on the way?
This is a deep space vessel. It can operate indefinitely. If it wasn't for the psychological effects of deep space travel, she wouldn't even need a new crew.
So nobody's looking for us?
No, and even if they were, there's no way for them to find us. 3 months is a long time adrift.
That's just crazy.
Let's use the pull from up here. Awesome, and I'm still alive.
Here, I can get back up to the crew quarters.
Try out the holographic emitter.
These don't go well together.
Let's check the cameras. Here. What is here? Okay.
Life support. Atmospherics. I can understand why they had all the extra security.
Yeah. Me too.
Notice. X-ray delta fault tolerance system is now redundant.
Let's check the dead body first. It's Mr. Ronald Anderson. September 23rd. Is this it? Could this really be my golden opportunity? I've been transported to security with a guy named Paul and some other guy whose name I don't quite remember. It sounded kinda like Sarge, so I'm just gonna call him Sarge. Either way, I'm glad. Maybe I'll finally make real friends. September 24th. Paul is mean, but Sarge is okay. November 6th. It looks like food supplies aren't coming in anytime soon. People seem upset, but there's always a lot of alcohol around. I don't drink much because my dad used to, and it got scary sometimes. Sarge is still nice when he's drunk though, even though he said I'd make a pretty girl. December 6th. We got a mixtape package from the cloning rats today. I was even allowed to type the terminal entry. It's supposed to go to lab 18. Sarge says we're gonna put it in a medical storage bay for now, though it makes really scary noises. It's named Samantha. I liked a girl named Samantha once, but then this guy, Anthony, was stalking her and then she moved away. Paul just read that over my shoulder and reminded me that the PDAs are for work-related logs only. I don't like Paul. Sarge said I can type whatever I want. December 19. The whole ship just shook a whole lot. Power is out everywhere, everything is locked down, but we can get through some of it because we're security. I hope nobody got hurt when things went flying around in here. December 24. People are trying to get to tram station B to work because A is closed. December 25. I think we killed some people today. Sarge is angry. He's beating on the window, so I'm confused.
We're so young.
Focus, John.
Have a heart. Some of them are just fucking kids, Tia.
Don't you think I know that? You've only been awake a few hours now. I've been dealing with this for it seems like a lifetime.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Let's just get on with this.
Okay. Just not to suffocate. Made some wrong stuff. I'll open this. Venting procedures.
Attention. Atmosphere vented in tram station B.
Oh, I think that was the cleared for Ruckus. Okay. Let's check the cameras to say. Yes, it's clean now. Awesome.
I found her. Your daughter is in the medical bay.
Alright, let's do this. Specimen transport. Project Kitchen Knife.
Okay.
Limb regeneration?
Tram isn't operational.
What do you mean? Can you fix it?
No, I don't think so.
There is no other way out of there.
There has to be. Let me look around.
Fuck, this is all falling apart.
We request your cooperation by supporting Kane security officials in a positive manner.
Project Seed.
What?
Oh, nothing. Just reading out loud.
I think I will take my pictures by my phone.
This one was for hydroponics. Medical bay. This is it.
Okay, that's it for today, or for the part 2. We found a to the specimen transportation, and I think I will have some fun next time trying to get to different destinations. We have to go to Medical Bay.